I'll just do it here.
Well, you want me to, I can start with the hitting Success Club, or and you can.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna just repeat everything that I repeated the other day with announcements. Just Super Saturday this weekend. I think everyone is on this call is going virtually or live. So what I would like for everyone to do, okay, I have this grand idea that I impulsively came up with earlier. When you get to your Super Saturday event, and Kevin, even you, because you're doing it virtually, take a selfie and send it to me, okay? Because I'm going to make like a collage or something and talk about how we're all in different states, yet we're coming together for this thing. Kate, were you able to get away, sneak away for Super Saturday?
I've got family coming in from out of town, so I might have to do it virtually on Sunday. I might have to find a virtual one, but it's all right.
I know ours, Kevin's doing virtually in Indiana. It's $10.
Okay.
If you want, and it's on Sunday.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So Super Saturday, have you guys gotten your summit tickets? Where are you at on that? Are you just Sunday's going for free? I actually got an email about that today, so you may or may not be getting a shout out tomorrow. So Verna, have you thought any about Summit? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I want to go, and I'm thinking I just need to bite the bullet and get the ticket.
Yeah, you should.
Especially when
you should.
Because
yeah.
Next
and
year,
if you're kind of, what were we saying? Sorry, my phone is delayed.
No, I was just saying, I can't think about right now. I need to keep my eye on the long-term goal and where I'll be next year. And even if I'm not going to be in the same spot, but just I'm going to go. So I need to get my ticket. I have 4 more days to get the 1:30 ticket.
Yep. And I think you should do it. I definitely think you should do it. And no matter where you're at, that event, like I told you guys, like even though I kind of walked away a little pissed off, like I'm so motivated and so driven. Like I've been this is a big deal for me. I've been tracking my stuff, like my invites and stuff, and I've been coaching for almost 3 years, and the last week I've been tracking. So like Summit did something for me, so that's huge. So I definitely recommend a Summit ticket, and then logistically with our groups in July. So Jacinda, you're running your own group still. Is that going well? Do you like it?
No. None of anyone in my group participates, so it sucks. And plus I only have like 5 people. So honestly, I would really love to be a part of your group for the Lift 4. And I have written down a list.
Okay.
Just a few people that I got so far that would be like qualified to be in the group because they're going to be getting the Shakeology and everything.
Okay.
So yeah, and actually I had one person buy today. Remember the person who I was telling you about who said I didn't think she would want to buy any performance supplements or anything, and she doesn't want to drink the Shakeology. Well, she actually ended up buying performance supplements today with it. So I think she could be a part of the group now too. So, and I think I'll get 2 SC points for that, right? So.
You should.
Yes.
Yeah, you should. Yep.
And Jacinda, don't feel bad that it's hard to transition into your own group because I remember the same thing happened to me because it's so small, and so people are a little hesitant, and it takes a minute to build that momentum back up. So don't feel bad, and don't feel like it's a reflection on you. It's hard to transition from that huge group. Think about it, 50 people to 5, So.
And also I was thinking like I wanted that group to like be like my forever group, and I would just sort of have anyone who's like with me at the time be in that group. But then I was posting more like it was just a 30-day group. So I think I'm just gonna get rid of that group at the end of the 30 days and then like start another one that's like my forever group and maybe post like, I don't know, more general things. Is that like
Well, I would keep what you've already got in there. Keep the running group, because if anything, it's teaching you how to do it. Like before Kate and I matched up, I would have groups of like 20 people. Hold on, I might sneeze. I can't tell. Sorry. I would have groups of like 20 people and nobody would participate. So you're doing everything correctly. You're still posting every day. You're commenting on your own posts, because I've been watching. Like, you're doing everything. It's just a matter of getting your team involved. And so what I'm just now learning is don't rely on the groups to be your way of reaching out to people. Also make sure you're reaching out to them privately and ask them, like, what do you need to see in a group to be successful? Like, what would help you reach your goals? Do you like a small group, or would you prefer something bigger where, like, what would be the most beneficial thing to you? And get feedback from your people, because even though they're not posting, they may really like the small atmosphere, So I would just talk to them, and you're doing everything correctly. Your group is awesome. So just don't be defeated by any means, okay? And so sorry, we got off. Let me get back to dates.
Sorry,
So July.
sorry.
No, you're okay. That's perfect. So July 16th, we're starting our general group, so people that aren't doing Lift 4, and then we're doing a Lift 4 exclusive group. And Lift 4 exclusive group, what I'm telling people, and again, at the end, like, this is what I'm doing, but you are your own boss, so if you want to throw my requirements out the window, you do you, boo, because it's your show. But I'm requiring my people to commit to 2 months of either Shakeology or the performance supplements. And they, like, if they want, they can do Shakeology the first month and the performance supplements the second month, especially if you have the people that don't want to drink Shakeology every day. So I'm making them do that. I'm requesting that they submit their before and after photos to Beachbody. I'm requesting that they participate and follow the schedule to the best of their abilities. So those are my requirements / requestments. Yes, Myrna, raise your hand.
I'm a kindergarten teacher, sorry. So I was at the pool today, and this woman, a friend of mine, who she's watching my post, not commenting, not liking, but anyway, she goes, "What's this special group that you have that you need 9 people in?" Because I wrote something like, I am exclusively, hosting this group, and I need 9 more people. And so I told her when I got home, I would send her some information on it. But yeah, so she, totally saw and understood, or just, she, read it and was like, "Oh, what's this exclusive thing?" So she got it. I made it sound like really, special.
Yeah.
And I've contacted her before, so this would be like another re-up conversation.
Oh, good. See, they're watching, even if they're not commenting, even if they're not liking or acknowledging. Sorry, ignore me on the phone there. It started overheating, so I had to switch to my computer.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. So just remember, even if you're not getting what you want from your posts, people are seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then don't forget about 2B mindset. Like, there are some people out there that aren't ready for any exercise of any sort, or they're just busy. Like, I've been throwing, like, if people give me that I'm too busy bullshit, I'm like, oh, well, perfect. We have this nutrition program that would be great, because she walks you through what it would be like to travel and to eat out and all of that. So how about we look at that program, and then when you're ready, we'll add fitness down the road. Like, I'm squashing that objection right away. So just remember, you have that resource too.
And don't forget, if they add 2B to a Lift package, 2B's $99.
Yeah.
That's a steal. So don't forget that option too.
Yeah. So, and then I'm letting people, if like for 2B mindset and stuff, I'm letting them in the group without Shakeology or any performance supplements, just because, like, at the end of the day, I'm here to help people. And yes, I want the Success Club points. Yes, I want the ranks and all of that. But if they legitimately can't do it or don't want to, then I'm gonna let them in and see. They'll have FOMO eventually, and they'll buy. So,
Which group?
2B Mindset. In the general group, like, if you have people, which, Kate, you can tell me what you think, like, in an ideal world, I want everyone to be getting challenge packs, because we're a product of the product. We want to show that Shakeology and the performance supplements work. But I'm very cognizant of people's financial situations and what they are able to do. Like, if they're like drop dead, no questions asked, I'm not doing Shakeology, I'm going to offer them a program without Shakeology. And then down the road, I'm going to talk to them about the beach bars, about Energize, daily sunshine for their kids. And so that's kind of a new way that I'm doing things. Like, our McKinsey is really big into challenge packs, which is great, because that's how you rank advance. Like, that's how you get Success Club rewards and all of that. But to be completely honest, I'm in a place where I need the financial benefits a little bit more than I need Success Club points. So if somebody can get benefit from just a base program, well, that helps them and it helps me. Instead of telling them, okay, let me know when you can buy Shakeology too. Like, that's not fair. That's selfish. So I'm changing my approach a little bit. But for the test group, they have to have supplements. They have to go all in. Okay, is that it for the announcements, Kate?
I think so.
So, one more thing. Everyone's goal, Success Club by the 16th. Write it down. Write it on your mirrors. Write it on your walls. Write it on your forehead. No more scrambling on the last day of the month to hit Success Club. Got it?
Seriously.
Okay. Miss Kate is going to talk to you about how to hit Success Club.
That's right. And I made a PowerPoint, people.
Oh, shit.
Excuse me. Let me just share my screen. This is the teacher in me. I was like, oh my God, I'm totally making a PowerPoint. I don't even care. Okay. So, nerd alert. All right. So we really did want to talk about hitting SC early, because it is so stressful to get to the end of the month and not be there. And it really takes a toll on you mentally and your business as well. And I know it's the 5th and everyone's like, great, we got 26 days, no worries. But you have to be consistent in this business. So that's really what I'm going to go over tonight. I just want to go over the whole consistency thing. Now, be warned, when you do hit SC on the 16th, because I know y'all will, you're going to want to be like, back off and just take, your foot off the gas. Ashley and I have both done that before in our past. Learn from us. It is not a smart move. The minute you stop doing the consistent actions, your momentum halts. And it sucks. It happens, when I went to Mexico with my husband in February, I took a week off, and it was great, and that was justifiable, and it was wonderful, but it takes a lot of work to get the wheels running again. And so it's just something that's so important in this business. So the first thing, isn't it pretty? Huh?
It looks good.
Look at me. All right. So the first thing is, are you present on social media? And I'm talking every day. Now, in the past, they would say you got to post 3 to 5 times a day. And that's really no longer what we're doing, because there are so many MLMs out there that people are just getting flooded with a bunch of shit on social media. So it's really more quality over quantity at this point. But you still have to show up daily. And I'm talking IG stories too. You would be surprised at the people that follow you that you have no idea. I mean, think about it. I'm like master stalker on social media. People don't know. Jen Guthrie does not know that I check that girl out every day. Same with Katie Ersta. I'm watching them. I'm depending on them. And when they mix something up or don't do something, I'm like, oh, what's wrong with them? People will watch you and you just don't know it. So you need to make sure to be consistent every day. You guys will see on my IG stories, I do 3 workout videos every morning. And I used to think it was kind of monotonous and thinking, oh, it's, people are going to get bored with it because I didn't always get the views on the stats. But in talking to people on IG, I realized that they were like, oh yeah, I saw you today. And I was like, you know what? You did that push-up. So I tried to do that push-up. I was like, oh, damn, people are actually watching. I think it's really easy for us to think of social media as just this format that really is anyone really seeing it, and you have to remember that that's our tool to really inspire and motivate people. So you have to be consistent with it. You have to share your part of your story every single day. All right. And you have to be consistent with your story. And that's not to say your story's not going to change, because your story will change as you change, but you have to consistently share. I want you guys to look at your Instagram and say, okay, in the first 6 posts, is there something about your story, something about how Beachbody has changed you? And remember, don't say Beachbody specifically, but something about how your workouts, your nutrition, how has that changed you as a person? You need some sort of transformation that people can instantly see when they go to your page, because they're watching. All right. The other thing too, engagement posts. A lot of you guys on Facebook, I don't know if you are using engagement posts, but they are awesome. They're awesome to build traction. And you can put the dumbest shit on there. People love it. People love to share their opinions. They love to feel heard. Today I did a Starbucks versus iTunes. I found that online. Like I don't know, I was brain dead and I Googled it and I'm like, all right, let's give it a shot. I have 67 comments already. And I did it in the middle of the day, knowing full well all my teacher friends would be on their Facebook because they're on summer break. Yes, ma'am?
Jacinda has a question.
Yes, Jacinda.
Sorry, I just wanted to ask, how do you do your workout videos?
HypeType. HypeType is one of my favorite apps because you can get free music with it. You can speed it up, and you can do all sorts of different stuff with the font.
So do you record on your normal camera and then upload it, or go through HypeType to make?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I record it on my phone, and then I will shorten the clip because no one needs to see me except for you guys during the Lift 4 live workout, do all the crazy stuff. And then I will edit it a little bit with a filter because my basement's so dark, throw it in HypeType and just play with it. And once you get the hang of it, it's actually really simple. But HypeType is so fun.
Yep.
And I feel like the music engages them. Although I did see on IG stories, I have a music thing now. I don't know if you guys saw that.
I don't have anything on IG stories. I still can't even do GIFs.
Oh my God. I love those.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also, if you guys have I think it's $20 to $30, get a tripod.
Mm-hmm.
I got it off of Amazon. I can send the link. It's cheap. It came with a little clicker thing. But I set my tripod up for my videos. I've always been the person that stacks books and a candle and then a beer can to try to make my camera not look like it's looking up my nose. And
such trouble with that. Where the fuck do I put my phone? I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, exactly. So I recommend just go to Amazon. I'll type in the brand that I have. It's one that I think Katie Ersta actually posted that she had this tripod. So I was like, if she has it, I'm getting it. But yeah.
You need the tripod in your life and the Bluetooth remote to go with it. You're looking at $20 tops.
Yeah.
I was seeing this thing, this advertisement for this thing with a big circle of a light and
oh yeah.
What I really wanted that, but it was $250, and I was like, I can't do that. Right
$250?
Yeah.
No.
Just open your blinds.
You can get a little here. Where's my?
I have a ring light.
Yeah, ring light.
Selfie light.
So I just bought that ring light thing on for $20 online. And
This was $8.
Yeah, mine was $8. Mine was around $8 too.
How come I'm spending way more damn money?
Well, return the one you just bought, and then we'll send you the link for the $8 one.
Yeah, okay, I will.
Yeah, and definitely, I do all the lighting stuff and the filtering before I go into HypeType because they don't have that. That's not
What
TikTok does.
what app do you use for lighting for your videos?
For my videos, I've been doing VSCO.
Yeah, Visco. Okay. Yeah.
Because they now have the video portion.
Yeah, that's the only app I found that does video. So when I record videos, I always make sure the lighting's really good because I have a sunroom that I work out in, even though it's like where my cats poop and pee. But I like open all the blinds, and I just like, honestly, like natural light, if you can, is your best option when it comes to that. Like Kate works out in her basement, so it's a little different. It's hard, but just open up all your windows because that's going to be your best source of lighting, and it's going to look the best.
Mm-hmm.
But Kate, you do a really good job on Visco because I didn't know you used that at all. I just thought you had good lights down there.
Well, for the video I do. For the posts, I do Snapseed. Snapseed's been my favorite.
Snapseed is life.
I use that too.
Oh, I use that.
Yeah. I use Pop. Well, first I auto-tune, then I Pop, then I Portrait. Those three things.
So you pop before you portrait.
Oh, yeah, because if you portrait before you pop, sometimes you get the ring around your face.
Yes.
Oh.
That's good to know.
I always do portrait first, and then
Me
I do
too.
scouts because it looks weird.
Nope, don't do portrait last.
So
And then if my face is dark, I've recently found that if you go into the tools and you hit
It's like curves or something you can brighten. I know that. I do that.
yeah, hold on, let me open it.
And I think there's like Facetune. Snapseed is by far my favorite.
Oh yeah, I do Facetune. I don't do the portrait preload. I go to the tools and I tune image. Then if like something's really dark, I go to selective and then put it over, like if it's like my face is really dark because of shadows, I put selective over my face and brighten that. Then I pop, then I come back to tools and hit the portrait.
This kind of cracks me up.
Yeah.
So much goes into it.
But the thing is though,
Difference.
can I say something to that along with consistency, Kate? So your pictures, they need to be consistent. So pick a filter, pick whatever you want, and it needs to be across the board. When I go to your Instagram, I should see basically the same thing on all of your pictures. If you're dicking around with all these different font or filters, it's not as eye-catching. Like I recently posted a black and white photo on Instagram and I about had a meltdown because it didn't flow with the rest of my photos.
Yeah.
So like that's big in consistency. Find a filter, find the lighting, find what works, and go with it and make it consistent.
Because it really does, it builds your brand. Like if you guys look at my page, my workout pictures in the morning are 99% of the time in front of that concrete wall.
Yep.
Because that builds a consistent brand. And then if you look at my motivational things, it's always the same exact color, text, the same layout. So it really does. People get to know you and know your brand. And it's weird to think that you have a brand, but you do. You know, the hard part with Instagram is you can't do engagement posts on Instagram, but you can do that in stories.
Yes.
So just make sure that when you're doing engagement posts on Facebook, try to do a poll. Like Brock said, try to do some sort of poll or involvement with them on IG stories every day. Ask somebody's opinion. And just remember, like, people are depending on you. You know, they're looking for you. They're relying on you. And you have to be really vulnerable in sharing your story. I mean, it took me like a year and a half to really come out about my eating disorder and to really own it. And at least on social media, you know, and I found that when I did that, it just built a level of trust with the people I talk to and a level of comfort for them that they are so much more willing to open up in ways that I don't know they would have before, you know, and my people are attracted to me and they're having the same issues that I struggled with because you know, your vibe attracts your tribe, and the people that struggle with the same things I did are now coming to me, and I feel like I can really help them because I know exactly what they're going through. And that's what people want. People just want to be understood. You know, they just want to know, okay, you get me and now you can help me. So just make sure to like really recognize the value in your story, because every single one of you guys have had struggles you've overcome, and you really just embrace that and don't be ashamed of it, because that's what's going to help so many people. So In terms of the other thing with consistency is power hours. So the dream team's doing a daily power hour now, and I'm talking like the heavy hitters in the dream team, right? So Melanie did one, and I was thinking, Ash, I should do a doc of just the power hours, so that if people need to go like do a power hour, they can hit the recordings.
Yeah.
I'll do that in our page. Here's what's been working for me for my power hour. And obviously it's the summer season, so I have more time to do this, but I'm finding more success and more in-depth conversations engaging with my followers, not just the people that like my posts. I mean, I still talk to them and thank them for the love and start conversations there. But obviously you guys know this isn't a cold market invite anymore. Like there's just too many MLMs out there. People are very standoffish. So here's what I'm doing. I'm going to Instagram. I hit my followers and I start with the list, and I look at people's page, make sure they're in our areas. And then I send them a video. I literally did 32 videos today. You just throw on a hat if you look a hot mess like I did, but you throw on a hat and here's exactly what I say every single time. And you always say their name. So hey Jill, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate your support. It means the world to me. I was curious, are you on a health and fitness journey like I am? And also, if you ever need any nutrition and fitness support, let me know. I'd love to help you. And there's something about people seeing your eyes when you say that they know you actually mean it. You know, I think when people see the words, it's one thing, but when they see your face and the passion you have behind it, there's just a level of, oh, she's genuine, you know, because there's a lot of people that are just in sales. Like how many times I get a Rodan and Fields, oh, do you use Rodan and Fields? Stop. No, you know, so just saying. So yeah, not that there's anything wrong with Rodan and Fields, but they just want to know that you care. And so I think the face message has been awesome. And I'm not saying that I'm like racking it right now in SC, but I have good conversations going. I'm getting to know people, and people are opening up like crazy. And so from that, I'm really creating relationships, and that's what it's all about. So I'm using my Instagram followers, not really focusing on the likes on my posts as much as the followers, because there's an endless stream there, you know. I am inviting, and I'll show you guys my tracker. I am inviting 30 people a day. Here's what I'm doing. And it's kind of crazy, but I'm doing it this summer. So I don't know if you guys can see that. But I split my page. So I split it so that I have 30 CG invites. I have at least 10 coach invites. And then I do at least 10 follow-ups. And so that's what I've been doing. And I'm using this tracker. It was in the 10X Diamond group. I really like this tracker because it makes me plan out my day. It's supposed to make me write down my goals, but I'm not good at that, and I need to get better at that. But it always reminds me to expand my network. I'm obviously doing a higher number of the invites and follow-ups, but it reminds me to client invite. It reminds me to coach invite. Because I don't care how new you are, you got to start inviting to the coach opportunity. Because this opportunity is amazing, you know? It says what, 10 minutes? Hold on.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Dang. How do I can you guys see that thing on my screen? Or no? Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So I'll be quick. So this is the track I'm using, and I will add it to our page, but it reminds me of personal development. Here's the other thing. And Jacinda, I was thinking of you when you were talking about your group, is check in on 3 to 5 clients. Every day it reminds me to write somebody in our workshops and say, how are you doing? And this is people who I write people that check in every night. I write people that are ghosting us since day one, you know, but it keeps me accountable so that every week I'm checking in with 15 of my people. It's forcing me to. And then I always thank 5 people. And I do that in the video messages. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate your support so much. I either do a lifestyle post or an engagement post, one or the other every day. I don't do both every day. All right. So today I did an engagement post. Tomorrow I'll be at camp. I'm going to do a lifestyle post. All right. And then encourage 5 people. No sales, no nothing. Just, hey, I see your page. I think it's awesome what you're doing. Keep rocking it. I go live every day in something, whether that's workshops, stories, Facebook, informational group, something. It's a way for us to just get used to going live. Okay. And it always does that notification, and you get more responses from that. And then my motivational post, I do it in the morning. You guys choose to do it whenever you want. Follow-ups, I do at least 10. And then the coach opportunity posts, guys, tonight I have a coach opportunity post, but if I didn't have that scheduled, I would do it in my stories. Like I did a jab today because I got my tank from Ashley. So it was like, I love it when I get free merch from my coach friends, and it's just a
Why
little
didn't you
jab.
tag me? What the hell?
Oh, I didn't tag you? I thought I did.
Bitch.
It's because I don't like you.
Okay.
Sorry.
Continue.
Okay. But I really like this tracker. And I know everybody's working on their own different goals, but I feel like this tracker really holds you accountable, not just in invites and things like that, but your clients, keeping them happy, and your posts. So that I will share with you guys to do. But I'm telling you guys, the video thing is amazing. I've gotten more coach interest from that as well. And if you go to somebody's page, here's the other video thing before I stop. The other video message I send is if I go to their page and I see they're into fitness, I'll be like, hey, Joanne, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate your support. I see you're into fitness like I am. Are you a coach? And if you're not, girl, you should be, because you would be amazing. You could help so many people. Have you ever considered doing what I do as an online health and fitness coach? And I look them right in the eye when I say it, and I just put it out there. And some people are like, no, not my thing. And that's fine. But then you get these people that are like, I kind of have sort of been thinking about that lately. Can you tell me more about it? And so I love the video messages for that too, because they can see your personality with that as well. Instead of just the plain text and it's like, oh, they're trying to get me on the team. No, like if I see someone who's going to help a lot of people, I want them on my team because we need to help a lot of people, and that's my mission. So I'm telling you, that's the key this summer. Do the video message. And it's easy. It is
That's
so
awesome.
quick and easy. So.
And another thing, if you are short on time, like you want to do the video message, it's a little less personal, but you can just say like, hey girl, hey there, or just whatever, and save that video. That's what, at Summit, that's what a lot of the bigger coaches were saying. They would save one video and they would just they would make that like their mass invite.
It's a good idea.
So that's an option too. And I have 21 Social. I sent you guys the link. I was like, Kate, you freaked me out with your screen there. So I have like an auto message that sends out to 30 people every day. And what I'm doing, if those people respond to me, I'm trying really hard to video chat them back. The only thing I'm running into is once they watch the video, it's gone. So they can replay it once, but then you can't reopen it on Instagram. So I've had some people where I've sent them information via video and they're like, oh, dang, like I closed it. So then I end up just typing it out. And then the other thing, sorry, one more. And the other thing is
you can keep it in the chat.
But it goes away. Like it's there, but you can't click on it and watch it.
Oh, my peeps can, because I clicked on one before because I was like, shit, what did I say to that person 2 days ago? And so I clicked on it and I was like, oh, yeah, I watched my mug.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I can't, maybe I'm doing something wrong, but yeah, I can't click on it to watch it again.
Yeah, let me know. And let me know how you do it, and I'll see. Maybe that's something we can
I just open the message and click, because the thing is too, like I freaking mom brain, I forget what I say in my video messages, and then I'm worried I'm going to repeat myself. So
sometimes I do.
Yeah, so I like the idea though of it being your initial message, because then once they see your face, then you can type it out and they can kind of catch your vibe. So maybe I might contact 21 Social to see if I made a video message, if they could make that like my auto DM.
You could see. And the other thing 21 Social told me, which I'm keeping in mind even with my video messages, is I actually don't end it with an invite question type.
Yeah.
Are you interested? They said don't do that. Just say I'm here to help. And I think that people are appreciating that so much more because they're just so sick of being sold to.
Yep.
So.
Yep. With my DM, that's what it says. Is like, I'm here. If you need anything, please reach out to me. And I've gotten so many more responses from people that are like, oh yeah, this is what I'm doing. Like, thanks so much. Like, they're probably never going to join me, but like they're showing that I'm real and I just care and I'm not a salesperson. So yeah, definitely with your initial invites, like I will still send out invites. Like if somebody likes or comments on a post that the post is inviting them, I will send them a message saying, hey, I saw you like my post. Thank you so much. You may have just been really supportive, but I wanted to know if you want to join my group, or I wanted to know if you want to learn about coaching. So I will do that if they like a post that is a call out post.
Right. Yep. Yeah, I do the same thing. I only do the general one if it's just random doing for my followers, you know, because I don't know. I know they followed me, so obviously there's some. Although one woman was like, "Oh, I don't know how we got connected," and I was like, "Well, it's divine intervention. Hello." What are you gonna say?
Like me either, but my name's Ashley.
We're not best friends. What's up? Do you guys have any questions? Because we have like less than 3 minutes before this is gonna kick us out. Anything?
Yeah.
As you guys think of stuff, just drop it in the team page, because, you know, apps, filters, whatever. And I use Ashley is like the best eye for filtering pictures, so send them to her. That's what I say.
But I like bright. I like pop.
Yeah.
So if you're not a bright poppy person, don't send them to me, because I'm gonna make it bright and poppy. But play around with, figure out like what you want your pictures to look like, and just do the damn thing. You guys can do it. Up the bar. Jacinda, next week you're talking about hashtags.
Whoop, whoop.
So prepare yourself.
All right.
Yeah. It's like very specific, I guess. You could
That's
say.
okay. You can share with us all the things you've learned.
Yeah.
Deal?
Yes.
Okay.
Guys, go crush it, and I'll make a Power Hour page in our group. All right? Holler if you have any questions, okay?
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Love you guys.